This is where passion meets power and where the next generation of volleyball stars take center stage. Welcoming everybody live from the MetPark Sports Center. This is the NDSL Volleyball Series. Our last game of the day features the Ateneo Blue Eagles and Team Volleyball Never Stops, or VNS. So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Cholo Pangilinan, covering the action with LPU Lady Pirates open spiker Faith de Guzman and Daniel LaGuardia at the sidelines. And Faith, again, Ateneo, a collegiate team going up against Team VNS, which composes of high school players. So is experience gonna be the deciding factor here? Or tingin mo, can youthful energy and unpredictability level the playing field?
It's a battle between school pride and club team, wherein Ateneo, a collegiate team known as for discipline and heart. Let's see naman on the side of VNS, ano nga ba ang kanilang mga natutunan sa previous match nila, and let's see kung sino nga ba ang mangingibabaw sa laro na ito.
And of course, speaking of previous match, itong VNS went up against the UST team where they lost, unfortunately. Ito namang Ateneo also coming from a loss, of course, against the notorious Signal HD Spikers. So that's going to be, again, something to take note of. Hopefully both teams can bounce back from losing. Actually, itong Ateneo losing 2 games. Ito namang VNS losing their only game in the NDSL. But for now, we'll be turning it over to Daniel LaGuardia for a report.
Thank you so much, Cholo and Faith. It's really a day of redemptions, closing yet another NDSL day with a for sure intense match. The Ateneo Blue Eagles had a bit of a long vacant time that really gave them the chance to review their performance, recover, and of course adjust. They have worked double time as soon as the weather permitted in order to develop and even enhance their skills. Now the goal of the team is to not only bounce back, but to see their preparation and adjustments come to life. Meanwhile, for VNS, they may be struggling to find their footing as it is their first time to go against different kinds of strong teams, but they will stand their ground and prove that they too can play at the same level as them. Going against Ateneo, they are focusing on playing as a team in order to have an easy flowing game. This is the last match for today, so here is Eman Cabiles for the starting 6.
For our 4th and final match of today's NDSL Volleyball Series in the men's division, Ateneo de Manila University versus VNS Volleyball Club. Our officials for this match: first referee, Joven Racedes, national referee. Second referee, Jover Educado, national referee. Players, please proceed to the center court for sportsmanship of Ateneo de Manila University. Number 7, Christopher Roach Aleros. Number 12, Ateneo. Number 9, Connor Players. Number 17, Jenny Sendon. Number 11, Yura Ayel Kaluba. Number 14, Julio Miguel Yu. Their starting libero is Manuel Crisostomo. Ateneo University head coach is Coach Vincent Pangalanan. Assistant coaches Tony Rivera and Peter Torres. Coach Marquini De Leon, physical therapist Fitzpatrick Cole, and team manager Mr. Wayne Rosales. Now let's meet the first 6 of the VNS Volleyball Club. Number 1, Kim Pesquera. Number 5, Arcade Menino. Number 8, Terence Baptista. Number 9, John Howard Guerra. Number 10, Julius Marcillo. Number 18, Titus William Garcia. Their starting libero is number 20, James Gabriel Quintana. VNS's head coach is Coach Raul Papo. Assistant coaches Patrick Guzman and Chief Ragacha. Team manager Mr. Jeremy Clemente.
Starting 6 for the Ateneo Blue Eagles. It's Christopher Alejos. We also have Lee Atendido. We also have Lenuel Crisostomo as their libero, of course. We have Carl Reyes. We also have Jerick Sendon, Ezra Taluban, and Julio Yu. On the other side, we have Kim Liray, RK Medino. We also have Terence Marticion, John Howard Guerra, Julius Arcilio, and Titus Villacruzis. And of course, head coach of the Ateneo Blue Eagles, Vince Mangulabnan. On the other side for Team VNS, it's Coach Ralph Ocampo. So again, just like what we've mentioned, very contrasting themes for both squads. Itong Ateneo, again, a well-known performer in the UAAP men's volleyball. Kabilang banda naman, again, VNS. We know that club to have a team in the Spikers turf, pero for this tournament, mukhang all high school players ang dineploy nila na roster. So that's gonna be something to watch out for as you fires that one. Yun nga lang sumobra. So at least that's a good start power-wise. Now a chance for VNS to continue this one-pointer. You having bad intentions again, pero this time pasok na sa linya.
Second attack hit for you, giving them 1 point at this set.
All tied up at 1. Safe to say, Ateneo is looking to bring out the power. And yun na nga, not only power but also the tactics. That time it's Taluban getting it to go to the other side, of course. Two to 1 now. Serving is Ezra Taluban. That time, medyo short lang yung serve. And make no mistake, itong VNS, even though they are high school players, I think physically, papasa na yan. Mukhang college eh.
Yes. Lalaban at lalaban na sila ngayon.
And of course, as the game goes by, makikita nyo gaano katindi itong players ng VNS. Kanina ba nag-warm up sila, kita naman, I mean, hindi natin nakita lahat, pero yung mga nandito sa ating Medpark Sports Center, very evident na in terms of athleticism, nandyan yan. Pero syempre, yun na nga yung pinunto natin kaninang pregame. Is experience gonna be the deciding factor? Meanwhile, climbing up the ladder is Medino of VNS.
Cross-court hit from Medino. It was a great setup. by Guerra. Gusto kong makita yung passing efficiency on the side of VNS.
And that's gonna be something they're gonna lean into. Obviously, individually, mas lamang ito Ateneo. As that time, it's Reyes sending it home. Carl Reyes giving the Blue Eagles a 1-point lead. And right now, serving for them is Jerick Sendon. 4-3 now. Sendon sends it to the other side. The set, the attack. A missile from the sky, courtesy of RK Medino.
Another clean hit from Medino and great pass from the libero.
Medino goes for the power serve. Crisostomo was able to dig that one up. Carl Reyes the tap. Guerra was there to pick it up. This time VNS will look for an opening, but they got denied at the gate by Ateneo.
Triple block for Ateneo, very established. Perfect timing for the Ateneo blockers.
Talk about a triple block coming from the Blue Eagles. As Carl Reyes now will serve. Sharp serve, no problem for VNS. And they keep it alive. Great defense nevertheless for Ateneo. Crisostomo receives it. The set, Atendido. Just short on the tap, so point will go to VNS.
Overset by Daluban. He was aiming for the second tempo ng outside hitter.
All time at 5. Atendido attacks. Guerra sets it up. The attack. RK Medino getting foiled that time. Ateneo will get one more. Atendido this time with service duties. Yun lang medyo short. Service error on his part.
His approach is quite off, kaya hindi niya napasok yung kanyang service.
So we're all tied up at 6. Crisostomo receiving it. Alejos had bad intentions. It looks like a violation was committed by VNS. And that touch to be exact.
Medyo bumibilis na ngayon yung pacing ng bawat teams. Let's see who can continue to handle the pressure at this point.
Christopher Alejos. Long serve. Guerra the set. They try to attack. And they do. That time, courtesy of jersey number 8. That is Terence Morticion. Another look on what happened. Again, Morticion finding an open spot. Unfortunately, followed by a service error by John Howard Guerra. But now a first technical timeout here, 8-7. Ateneo holding on to a 1-point lead. We'll be back for more.
The Ateneo Blue Eagles had that time to reflect on their performances, and for Coach Vince Mangolabnan, he recognizes that their players are still lacking in terms of game situations where they have not fully developed their spider senses to adjust and adapt as they go, especially with the pressure of all elements present. As they continue their journey to getting their first win, they are slowly getting into it, and now with all their adjustments, Coach Vince says that the only game plan is really about application of all their hard work and preparations. Cholo and Faith?
Thank you very much, Daniel, for that report. And indeed, again, this Ateneo squad is composed of Team A and Team B players. So this is not yet, their A-grade squad, but definitely you can expect them to be determined and, of course, be hungry for improvements.
Yes, dito talaga nila matetest ang kanilang mga limits. Malalaman din natin kung paano sila mag-i-improve. Sabi, sabi nga ni Coach Vince, applications, lalo na nagpapakahirap sila when it comes to training. Dito natin makikita if talaga bang nag-improve sila.
Of course, only time will tell if indeed they improved. As right now, we have a tied set at 9. A while ago, we saw Carl Reyes throw the hammer down. So again, a lot of suspects here for Ateneo. If you're VNS, nothing to relax about. Atendido to Crisostomo. Atendido bails it out. This time VNS looking for an opening. But instead, they commit a violation.
Lifting violation called to Guerra.
So it's 10-9 now. VNS able to receive that serve properly. Meanwhile, it's back with them. Puritana slipping, but it's still alive. Oh, great reception. But Ateneo prevailing in that sequence.
Good attempt for the side of VNS.
So it's 11-9 now. Ateneo up by 2. Very sharp serve from Sindon. Meanwhile, VNS able to find a gap in that Ateneo defense.
Sharp hit from Martishon. Great pass from the libero of VNS.
So Mortishon and Medino looking to be the hitters of this VNS squad. Speaking of RK Medino, service ace for him.
Grabe, ang bibigat ng mga services nila ngayon.
Another look. Again, that power serve from RK Medino. As he'll have another chance. What a serve. Even better reception. Alejos. No good on that attack. Medino. Still no good. But it's good after all, as Crisostomo late on that defensive response. 12-11 now. Another look on that RK Medino attack. That time Medino hitting the net. An error on his side. So we have yet another tied set at 12. Carl Reyes will be the one to serve this time. Gets it across on a sharp one. Yun nga lang out of bounds.
High risk, high reward talaga pagdating sa service ng bawat isa.
So Mortishon would have a chance. Crisostomo, great reception. Yun lang over-received that pass, leading to a VNS point. Timeout called here by the Blue Eagles. They're down by 2 points and set 1 will be back. We go back to the action. Again, the Blue Eagles trailing by 2 points. As these high schoolers of VNS proving to be a formidable opponent. Mortishon to the other side. Crisostomo unable to receive that properly. And Ateneo failing to send it to the other side. Another point for the high school boys of VNS.
As you can see now, nahihirapan ngayon ang Ateneo pagdating sa service receive. Hindi sila makabawi ng kanilang mga attacks.
15-12. On your screens, the coaching staff of Coach Vince Mangulabnan. As his team is down by 3 points. Again, still early in the set. Definitely can bounce back. As Marticion sends it to the other side. The set, the attack, Alejos did not disappoint.
I like the energy of Ateneo. Kahit na lamang yung kalaban nila.
Gian Salarazon now given service responsibilities as he gets it across on a sharp one. The set. Oh, unpredictable move from VNS didn't work. Oh, there's a violation on the part of VNS, so point will go to Ateneo.
Unforced error on the side of VNS. Net fault violation.
So during those moments, you can see the gap between collegiate and high school players. Obviously, if you're a collegiate player, experience-wise, you would have, I mean, by default, supposedly you would have less errors. But now, we'll talk about that more after this second technical timeout, 16-14. Ateneo down by 2. We go back to the action here at the Met Park Sports Center. Ateneo trailing by 2 in set 1. VNS, quite a momentum gathered here, but again, with a team like Ateneo, you could never be too comfortable. So serving for VNS is Al Cordero. As he gets it across on a sharp one, Crisostomo received it. The tap. Oh, wait a minute. A violation on the side of Ateneo.
Foot fault violation for Ateneo. It was a great execution.
Meanwhile, service error on the side of VNS. So Ateneo getting that 1 point again, but still they're trailing by 2. (17-15) now. They get it across. The set by Guerra. Oh, spectacular defense for Ateneo. Let's see if they can convert into a point. Ball is alive. Get another set. And VNS going for the kill, courtesy of Kim Liray.
With that elevation from Kim Liray, finding that zone 1. Grabe, sobrang taas ng talon niya.
Make that a 3-point lead. These high schoolers again proving to be formidable opponents here in the NDSL volleyball series. As this time it's Guerra serving. Ateneo now with a chance. You will attack. Superb defense from VNS. You will try again, but you won't succeed.
Serving
19-15. Guerra once again with service opportunities. Gets it across. The set. Medina will try. Medina will score.
Good comeback for the side of Ateneo. It was Medino using the net.
This time it's VNS. Guerra. High set. But not too high. Just the right amount for Kim Liray.
Grabe, sobrang bilis ng palo ni Liray. You can see the difference of the height. Pero yung talon niya, very explosive.
Meanwhile, play continues. The attack by Salarzon. No problem for Liray. Meanwhile, that works for Marticion. With that, it's a 5-point lead for the high schoolers of VNS. We have a timeout here called by Coach Vince Mangulabnan, and we'll be back for more action. We go back to the action. 21-16. VNS up by 5 points. Again, these high schoolers showing that youthful energy and unpredictability. Liray, power serve doesn't matter. Ateneo with a chance. Salarzon unable to hit. VNS finding a gap in that Blue Eagle defense.
Good counter-attack for the side of VNS.
(22-16), 6-point lead for VNS. Ateneo slowly getting buried. Meanwhile, what a serve from Liray. Crisostomo, no problem for him. And Carl Reyes will ruin the fun and put Ateneo back on track.
Reyes finding the hands of the blockers for the side of VNS, maximizing the smaller ones.
Here's John Medino of Ateneo, one of their younger players in the roster, as Marticion sets it up way high. But it doesn't matter. He will adjust midair. 23-17, 2 points away from the victory are the boys of VNS. And serving for them this time, it's Julius Arcilio. As he gets it across on a sharp one, Medino receives it. The set, the attack. Medino giving Ateneo one more.
Medino is quite effective at this point. Good bunot for Coach Vince Mangulabnan.
Ateneo still in this one, very much in this one. Guerra the set, the attack. RK Medino with a bullet. Set point now for VNS. A chance to end this in our first set. Medino. This time it's VNS. They try to attack. And they do! And with that, set one belongs to the boys of VNS. Ateneo will have to suck this one up, but still only our first set. As we'll take another look. Launching mid-air is Marticion. And we'll be back for set two. taking a look at our scores for the first set, of course, brought to you by Black Mamba Energy Drink. A 7-point set 1 dub for VNS. And again, these boys are only high school. So can we consider this an upset or not? What do you think?
You can see VNS is really activating their wing spikers. As per my tally, they have already 10 attacks in that first set, while on this other side, Ateneo has only 4. So let's see if paano nga ba makakapag-adjust ang Ateneo.
That is a crazy stat. 10 attacks compared to 4. And not to mention, VNS are a bunch of high school kids. So first and foremost, I mean, props to them. Pangalawa, I mean, talk about youthful energy. I mean, the way they move, I'm sure everybody or anybody will agree with me when I say that they don't move like high school kids. And for Ateneo, you know, ito na yung chance nila pakita na, you know, experience possibly could win this one.
Yes, as mas maganda na mas mapapakita nila ngayon. Sabi nga kanina ni Coach Vince, game applications na. And you can see VNS is very effective on their defense and also on their counter attacks.
Here we go, set 2 underway. Here comes VNS looking for an opening again. And there you have it, Taluban getting flabbergasted. And what an attack coming from VNS to open this one up. Take another look. Liray just launching mid-air. Meanwhile, here comes Ateneo, a chance to capitalize. But Morticion saves it. Looks like they will bail this one out. Ateneo staying composed. Medino goes easy. The set by Guerra. Liray the tap. Taluban the set. Reyes still not working for Ateneo. And now Morticion to the other side. Off system play. Morticion. Doesn't matter for VNS. They will score. And anyway.
Again, Morticion being effective in the front line row, using the hands of the blockers again.
Morticion, Liray. Those are the names you should watch out for. Also, RK Medino. As right now, Kim Liray will serve it in a strong fashion. This time Medino getting denied. Taluban will set. Reyes will try. But Reyes won't score. Taluban. That was a great set from him, but VNS prevailing in this sequence.
I really like the energy of VNS. Even the bench players enjoying the game.
Make that 3-0 to start our set 2. Oh, that was quite a tap coming from Ateneo. This time, VNS will commit an error.
4 touches violation for VNS.
3-1 now, VNS up by 2. So Ateneo getting a lucky break. So John Medino will serve this one. And will send it to the other side. Oh, will not apparently send it to the other side. As they have another service error. So Julius Arcilio of VNS will have a turn at it. As he gets it across on a sharp one. Morticion adjusting. Even before that ball went over the net, he knew it was overpassed.
Great serve by Arcilio, giving his teammate an easy point.
Meanwhile, Corregidor coming out of nowhere. And maybe this will be a sign of good things to come for the Blue Eagles.
One attack could change the momentum.
powers everything that time for Corregidor. As right now he'll be the one to serve. He'll get it across. VNS this time, Martishon climbing up the ladder and giving his squad one. As RK Medino will serve this one. Gets it across. Ateneo now with a chance. Medino receives it. The set by Guerra. Martishon with a missile from the sky.
Grabe, Martishon with that explosive attack. Using the hands of the blockers again.
Make it 7-2 now. What a serve coming from Medino. This time, the other Medino scoring. This time, John Medino of Ateneo.
Coming from a back row hit, it was Medino.
7-3. Carl Reyes this time with service responsibilities. Very sharp serve, doesn't matter for VNS. Meanwhile, RK Medino with a bazooka. First technical timeout, 8-3. We'll be back for more volleyball action.
The first set was a testament to the determination of VNS to claim their first win. Looking back at their previous matches, Kim Leray has shared that they were lacking confidence in the things that they do on the court. But as they experienced those losses, they have learned a lot, and he even added that it pushed them to work harder in order to surpass their opponents. As they fight to win the second set as well, Kim Leray said, kahit mas malaki sila, mas matanda, and mas may experience, lalaban kami sa skills namin as players at lalaban kami as one team. And with that, so far so good. They only hope to not just maintain but also increase their energy and get this win. Cholo and Faith.
Thank you very much, Daniel, for that report. And indeed, that's what we're all hoping for. Again, obviously, first and foremost, both teams having no wins. But secondly, of course, winning against the other, that's going to be a big feat moving forward.
Yes, I like the confidence of Liray na kahit bata sila, kaya nilang lumaban. At nakikita naman natin ngayon sa kanilang nilalaro.
Titus Villacruzis, have a mercy on that volleyball. Let's take another look. That was a beautiful, timely set. Courtesy of Guerra, of course. Meanwhile, Ateneo with a chance. The set by Guerra. Oh, beautiful defensive play from Taluban.
They were expecting it na iso-swipe out na ni Liray. And it was a good block for Ateneo.
So make it 9-5. Christopher Alejos will serve this time as he gets it across on a sharp one. The set by Guerra. RK Medino once again with a thunderbolt.
Grabe. Coming from the right side of the court.
This time Ateneo, Corregidor, great reception from Martishon. Meanwhile, Rai unable to complete it. Had good intentions, just couldn't execute it very well. Ateneo will get one.
Tumataas na ngayon ang energy ng Ateneo side.
Make it 10-6. Taluban gets it across. But it's too long. VNS will get one again. Ateneo, great reception. Let's see if they can finish. Lockdown, says VNS.
Grabe, very established yung kanilang blockings.
An over serve. Ateneo getting one. But they're still trailing by 5 points. As John Medino will serve for the Blue Eagles. As he sends it across. Beautiful anticipation from Gian Salarzon. Recognizing the overpass. Twelve to 8 now. John Medino sends it across, but it's too strong. Julius Arcilio again. Ateneo will try. Not a power move that time. And Ateneo getting one again.
As you can see, VNS is still controlling the tempo right now. Grabe yung ball control nila.
For a bunch of high school kids, this is very impressive. Meanwhile, Morticion greatly received by John Medino as the rally continues. Morticion again. At that time, Liray, and it's too strong. So Ateneo will prevail.
Medyo dumadami na ngayon ang errors, unforced errors ng BNS.
VNS now with a chance. Morticion, that's too far from the net. Meanwhile, John Medino had bad intentions, but it is outside. (14 to 10) now. RK Medino this time for VNS. Service error on their part. So slowly Ateneo getting back on track. Carl Reyes this time. Too low on the serve. An error on their side. After trailing by 4 in the set 2. Morticion received by Crisostomo. The attack by Salarzon.
You'll see coach staying calm, trusting the players to figure it out kung paano ma-handle ng players yung gantong kalamangan ng VNS. Nakaupo lang sila parehas.
Gian Salarzon with a serve. Meanwhile, Kim Liray with a wrecking ball. Second technical timeout. First, let's take a look on that Kim Liray attack. Have mercy on the ball. We'll be back for more. Back to the action here. 16-12, VNS holding a 4-point lead. And again, quite a lot of suspects for VNS. We have the likes of Kim Liray. We also have RK Medino. And not to mention, itong si Terence Monoticion. Meanwhile, John Medino unable to complete the kill. Salarzon keeps it alive. Taluban the set. Reyes the tap. At that time, Cordero keeps it alive. But there's a violation on the side of VNS.
Foot fault violation for the side of VNS. Back row error for VNS.
So Ateneo still trailing by 3. Have trailed by 3 for a couple of moments now, as Christopher Alejos will serve. Gets it across. And what a sequence that was. Again, great anticipation on the side of VNS.
Perfect timing for the setter of VNS.
Meanwhile, Salarzon sending that ball home, crying to its mama. 17-14 now. VNS up by 3.
May kailangan talaga mag-step up on the side of Ateneo.
Medino climbing up the ladder, but got denied. He will try one more time. Still denied. Ateneo now with a chance. John Medino. Half spin. Morticion the set. Here comes RK Medino. Very unpredictable and cerebral move from the young gun.
Wow! Grabe, hindi na ginamitan ng power. Ateneo is expecting strong hit from the side of VNS.
I mean, for a couple of high schoolers, you expect them to go with power always. What a cerebral move that time coming from Medino. Pero yun nga, ito namang si Carl Reyes returning the favor. Another look on that Carl Reyes tap to a no man's land. That's right now. Medina will try. And that'll go in. Corregidor Reyes making their case to our officials. Obviously, they have better vantage points. So it's 19-15 now. Again, Corregidor Reyes talking to our officials, making their case. Nevertheless, play will continue. Morticion. This time, taluban the set. John Medina rising up. But it won't go in their favor. VNS now up by 5.
Another error for the side of Ateneo.
As right now, this is Julius Arcilio serving. Crisostomo receiving it. Taluban the set. Salarzon attacks. And Salarzon will finish.
Salarzon really have to lead his team. Lalo na ngayon, malaki ang kalamangan ngayon ng VNS.
20-16. So a couple of new faces here for Ateneo. Morticion receives it. The set by Guerra. But mental lapse on the side of VNS.
Good serve by Almadro. Medyo mabigat talaga yung trabaho being a service specialist. Lalo na at this crucial point.
Meanwhile, reception by VNS. Guerra the set. What an attack! Still, RK Medino showing some hops. We'll take another look again. RK Medino, never disappointing. Double block, it doesn't matter. RK Medino serving. Ateneo's Medino receiving it. And Salarzon with a kill.
Salarzon, sharp cross-court hit. Medyo hindi na nadidistribute ng maayos ang setting ng Ateneo.
Another look on that Gian Salarzon attack. Again, with no regard for human life. 21-18, Carl Reyes will send it through. Another one. That is denied. Ateneo closing the gates on that one. Only a 2-point game. We're in our second set so far. Carl Reyes with another chance. High toss, sharp serve, doesn't matter for VNS. Marticion getting that block touch in their favor, 22-19.
Breaking that triple block for VNS.
So Crisostomo checks in for Quijano. On the other side, Curitana checks in for Mangulabnan. Oh, a sharp serve on the side of VNS. Meanwhile, Ateneo figuring something out on the spot.
I think magiging effective ang middle activation on the side of Ateneo.
Another look on that said middle activation. Christopher Alejos scoring on that sequence. As Salarzon now will send it home. Apparently too far from home. As they're trailing by 3. So right now it's Titus Villacruzis serving. Salarzon receiving it. The set, the attack. And just like that, business as usual for the Blue Eagles.
Ateneo Blue Eagles is still alive at this set. Dumidikit pa sila ngayon.
Indeed, they are more than alive. Only a 2-point game. Alejos now with control. Gets it across. Liray receiving it. He'll attack it too. At that time, it's too much. But a timeout called here by Coach Ralph Ocampo of VNS, as we'll be back for more action. Back to the action here. 23-22, a 1-point game. Again, Ateneo is very much alive in this match. In this set. As Alejos will be the one to serve it. Gets it across. Over-received it. Ateneo now. And they capitalize on the opportunity. That is Batak. Not wasting his chance.
Great substitution for Coach Vince Mangulabnan with his full front line, activating the right side of the court.
All tied up at 23. Alejos, sharp serve, received by Marticion. This time it's RK Medino with no regard for human life.
When you need a point, go to Martishon.
Another look. 24-23. Baya the set. Batak getting denied. What just happened? The team of high schoolers getting 2 sets against a collegiate team in Ateneo. Let's take another look. Again, Batak had a good intention. Pero itong defense ng VNS is just too much for them. And that'll do it for now. Stay tuned for set 3. We'll be back for more. Taking a look at our scores for set 1 and set 2, brought to you by Black Mamba Energy Drink. Again, set 1, medyo malayo yung agwat. Set 2, dyan talaga nagdikit. And unfortunately for Ateneo, it was VNS who really just brought out the youthful energy and unpredictability that I was talking about during our pregame.
Yes, with the side of VNS, no middle activation, but the wing sides of the court, Liray, Medino, Martishon is very powerful when it comes to their attacks. First attacks, counter attacks. And on the other side of the court is Ateneo. Kulang pa yung kanilang nagiging attacks. Isa lang yung napagkukuhaan nila ng attacks wherein it was Sendon. And someone has to lead and be vocal inside the court.
Indeed, that is what they have to do. Someone will have to step up. Because obviously on the other side, we're seeing the likes of RK Medino really embracing that role of being their offensive focal point. As now we head to our set 3. Can VNS close this one once and for all? And again, get this upset, if I may call it, or can Ateneo prove that, again, they are a UAAP team for a reason? Only time will tell. It's up to our players to decide their fates. As to start our set 3, it's gonna be Guerra serving. So let's see what he has in mind. Goes for a power long serve. Medino receives it. The set, the attack. Salarzon wanting to start this one on a strong note.
Salarzon starting with a sharp hit.
Another look on that G and Salarzon finish. But unfortunately, his teammate in Ezra Taluban committing a service error. Kim Liray now. Power serve. Salarzon receives it. The set, the attack. Corregidor unable to finish. And this time the tap. What a cerebral move coming from Kim Liray. Again, I believe that's the second time he's done that.
Yes, finding that zone 1 area on the Ateneo side. Hindi na din niya nilagyan ng lakas.
Liray. This time Salarzon trying to find an open spot. but it backfired. So Liray once again with a chance as VNS is up by 2. Ateneo doesn't want to give them all the momentum as Ateneo will get it. So John Medino now with a chance. Very sharp serve. Guerra the set. RK Bailon with a dynamite.
Another attack from Medino from the opposite side.
Another look on that RK Medino attack. Four to 3 now, but that is a service error. Corregidor gets it across. The set, the attack. And Ateneo says access denied.
VNS contributing errors and scores on the side of Ateneo.
Here's now Carl Corregidor. Sends it across. The set, the tap. Not the best set as RK Medino was confused. So it's Carl Corregidor again with a service for the Blue Eagles. But it's too strong. RK Medino. Power serve. The other Medino of Ateneo receiving it. Alejos getting denied. The set. The attack. Medino prevailing in that sequence.
Great defense from Medino.
Take another look. John Medino capitalizing on that middle chance. As right now, that's going to be a service error on Batak. So it's 6-5. The set by Medino. Salarzon with a kill. And you're happy to see the sportsmanship, of course, between our two squads. As right now, Gian Salarzon will serve the ball. They're leading by 1. First, let's take a look on that Gian Salarzon finish. Meanwhile, a very sharp serve from Gian Salarzon, leading to a service ace. First technical timeout here, 8-6. Ateneo up by 2. Back to the action here at the Metport Sports Center. And Gian Salarzon, he has been that guy for the Ateneo Blue Eagles. I mean, we were searching for that said guy, and right now he's showing to be their main focus on offense. Yun lang. Shouldn't have hyped him up.
For sure, babawi yan pagdating sa defense and first ball.
Indeed. As again, I'm sure he's aware, pretty much aware that he's the one to do it for Ateneo. Meanwhile, oh, Alejos getting denied. VNS with an iceberg. All tied up at 8. This is Titus Villacrucis. Very sharp serve. Using the net on that one for another service ace. So it's Titus Villacrucis again. It's 9-8 now. 1 point lead. Handled by VNS. Service error on the side of Titus Villacrucis. So yet again we have a deadlock at 9.
Palitan ngayon ng errors ang both teams.
Christopher Alejos now. Sends it across. Get at the set. RK Medino did not use power that time. This time it's John Medina using power. As Guerra sets it up. Kim Liray. Not that time. Ateneo getting one.
Good attempt for Liray.
So it's Alejos now with serving duties. Ten to 9 so far. Ateneo holding on to this thin 1 point lead. Again, they're down by 2 sets now. Alejos gets it across barely. Guerra the set. Liray goes for power. Zalarzon picks it up. Batak trying, but it did not work.
Medyo bumababa na ang intensity ng side ng VNS. They've already committed 3 attack errors at this set.
Meanwhile, Zalarzon, what power showcased, just couldn't go for the kill. Medino this time, and there you have it. Medino with a laser beam.
Sharp cross-court hit for Medino. Sayang, nandun na yung libero ng VNS. Kaso sobrang lakas.
So it's Asia Taluba now serving. This time it's RK Medino getting denied. And Ateneo getting one again. Another look. Again, triple block on the side of Ateneo. Talk about defensive initiative. As Guerra sets it up. RK Medino. Not that time. Quijano the set. Batak gets it to go.
Nagkakaproblema na ngayon ng first ball ang VNS.
13-10. Slowly but surely, Ateneo finding their footing. You know what they say, it's not about how you started, but it's about how you finish. As Guerra sets it up. This time it's Ateneo's turn. Quijano to John Medino. But that time it's outside.
Too strong for Medino. Targeting that zone 5.
Meanwhile, John Medino the attack. Won't go. Guerra the high set. Ateneo keeping it alive. John Medino the tap. Medino on the other side. Liray bails it out. Crisostomo keeps it alive. The attack by Salarzon. Gian Salarzon with authority.
You can see now Ateneo is handling the pace of this game.
(14-11). John Medino unable to send it across. Another error on the side of Ateneo. So Julius Arcilio now gets it across. What an attack coming from Corregidor. This time Gian Salarzon tries. No good to the off spin. The tap by Liray won't work. Crisostomo to Gian Salarzon. What a death blow coming from Gian.
Too much power from Salarzon. We were expecting that from him a lot right now.
15-12. This time it's VNS. Medino bails it out. This time, John Medino the tap. And that'll work in their favor. Second technical timeout of the set. 16-12. Ateneo up by 4. We'll be back for more volleyball action. Back to the action here, 16-12. Ateneo holding a 4-point lead. Certainly a better outing than their last sets. But hopefully it materializes into a set dub. Corregidor gets it across. The set by Guerra. Quick attack. And the VNS back on track.
Good setup by the setter, Reyes, on the side of VNS.
16-13. Service ace for the VNS squad. So right now it's RK Medino with service duties. Gets it across. Gian Salarzon with a bomb.
Using the hands of the blockers for Salarzon.
Another look on that Gian Salarzon attack. 17-14 now. Patak hits the net, gets it across though. Guerra the set. RK Medino sends that ball home, crying to its mama. Another look. Again, you already know what's up when he launches midair. Crisostomo to Gian. VNS gets control. Liray goes. Crisostomo was there. This time Gian Salarzon again. He's denied. Ateneo with another chance. John Medino unable to finish. Liray will try. But a violation is called against Ateneo.
Unforced error on the side of Ateneo. It was a net fault violation.
So we have a close one here, 17-16. Ateneo only up by 1. Let's see if VNS can close the deal. Serving for them is a new face in Almuzni Tanhaji. Gets it across on a strong one. The Sostomo was there though. The set by the Luban. And Salarzon finishing.
Long cross-court hit for Salarzon. As you can see on the Ateneo side, only their outside hitters are being effective right now.
Salarzon gets it across, hitting the net. The set, the attack. Ateneo able to recover. Oh, not anymore, I guess. VNS just crushing them.
Ateneo is expecting from a attack from the wing side of the court. Pero ngayon, middle activation na ang mangyayari sa VNS.
Titus Villacrosis was the one to give them the point a while ago. Meanwhile, here comes the Blue Eagles. Alejos putting that one to bed.
Good thing on the both side of the teams. Yung middle nila, once na binigyan, automatic patay agad.
Alejos sends it on a sharp one. The set, the attack by Liray. Spectacular defense from Ateneo. Medina will try. Salarzon keeps it alive. And they bail it out. And this time get on the set. Oh, Salarzon, what a save. Meanwhile, Medina will try with a tap. A chance for VNS. Liray. Ateneo with an iceberg.
Triple block from Ateneo. It was a clean block.
Another look on that thing of beauty. Spectacular defense from the Blue Eagles. As right now it's Alejos who's gonna serve for them. They're up by 3. Service ace on the side of the Blue Eagles. (21-17). 4-point lead for Ateneo. So Alejos put another chance. Momentum is on their side. Here comes VNS. RK Medino. Oh, great floor defense from Ateneo, but there's a violation at the side of John Medino.
Net fault violation for Medino. You can see now full front line on the side of VNS. And it's Medino in the front line.
Meanwhile, Carl Corregidor, that's just too strong. So point goes to VNS. It's a 2-point game. So it'll be Guerra serving, gets it across. Medino receives it. The set, the attack. He gets denied. RK Medino with a fortress. Timeout called right here. Another look on that double block. Ateneo only up by 1. We'll be back for more. Taking a look at our game schedule for this Monday, August 11. 4 matchups, so make sure to stay tuned to our Facebook live streams and of course our YouTube channel. Just search for at the NDSL Volleyball Series. And looks like Gian Salarzon is not yet done with his bad deeds. Let's take another look on that Gian Salarzon attack. 3 bodies weren't enough to stop that one. As Taluban gets it through. The set by Medino. They bail it out. Medino receives it. The set by Taluban. John Medino. Won't work. Guerra this time. Ateneo unable to complete that one. Block touch on the side of VNS.
Medino breaking that triple block.
Another angle. Again, RK Medino just forcing that one in. Meanwhile, no good from Corregidor. They try, and no good. Salarzon. Puritana keeps it alive. Crisostomo receives it. Taluban the set. Salarzon again. VNS, great defense. Rally continues for both of our teams. John Medino. And they finally get one. Timeout called by VNS. 23-21. We'll be back for more. Another look on what transpired a while ago. Again, John Medino getting Ateneo that block touch point. And you can tell by their faces they are tired. They are exhausted of what's happening. Medino sends it across. Guerra the set. The attack. And that is in. That is Terence Morticion showing the power.
You can see both teams have a quality skills.
Another look on that Terence Morticion power move, as we only have a 1-point game. Sends it across. Crisostomo receives it. Taluban another set. No good on the attack from Corregidor. What just happened? But Ateneo, nevertheless, getting that point. Timeout called here by VNS. 24-22. We'll be back for more. Back to the action here, 24-22. Set point for the Blue Eagles. Let's see if they can finish the story. At least for this set. 24-22. RK Medino keeps it alive. They try to attack, they won't. And there you have it. The Ateneo Blue Eagles still alive in this one. Getting set 3, 25-22. And we'll be back for set 4. Stay tuned. We'll take a look at our scores for the first 3 sets. Of course, brought to you by Black Mamba Energy Drink. So set 1 was actually the only one that had quite a huge margin. Pero set 2 and set 3, napakalapit na. And I think it's safe to say that, well, first and foremost, itong VNS, they are formidable opponents. Pero itong Ateneo proving that when it comes to experience, kahit papano sila yung mas lamang.
Yes, Salarzon leading the team and also Medino delivering some attack points. Pero sa side naman ng VNS, medyo nahihirapan sila when it comes to service reception.
That's gonna be something to watch out for if you're VNS. But nevertheless, that set could have gone either way. It just boiled down to the breaks of the game. But let's see what's in store for us in set 4. I mean, momentum-wise, you really have to give it to Ateneo. They won the last set. So let's see if they can force a 5th set. So our 4th set beginning shortly. So for the side of the Ateneo Blue Eagles, a lot of mainstays such as Gian Salarzon, of course John Medino. We also saw a couple of points coming from Carl Corregidor. So that's the kind of thing we're talking about a while ago. They have to identify who can produce for them. And so far, the names I've mentioned, they are the front runners. And they're all playing now. And starting this one is Asia Taluban with a service. As he pushes it through, Martishon receives it. The set by Guerra. RK Medino getting that one to go.
I think medyo nag-a-adjust na sila ngayon when it comes to their first ball.
Beautiful attack coming from RK Medino. That's what he can do. Liray sends it across the set. A missile from the sky. That is courtesy of Carl Corregidor.
Middle activation for the Ateneo side. Medyo maaga pa para i-activate ang kanilang mga wing spikers.
Right now it's John Medino sending it across. The set by Guerra again. Martishon with bad intentions. Let's take another look. Again, Martishon had his eyes on the prize. Right now, it's Titus Villagrosis serving. Taluban the set. What a play! Oh, but wait a minute. A point will be given after all to VNS.
Lifting violation for Corregidor.
Three to one now. Villacruz sends it across. Taluban the set. Batak unable to finish with a kill. Martichon tries. He gets denied. Another try for Martichon, the tap. Taluban was there. Batak high set. Salarzon bails it out. This time it's Guerra. To the running attack of, I believe that was Kim Liray. Yes. Let's take another look. Again, it was too fast. I was confused who made that attack. But it was Kim Liray. Four to one. Carl Corregidor, no good at the quick attack. So VNS now with a 5-1 lead.
Tumataas na ulit ang energy ng VNS because of the attacks of Medino, Martichon, and Liray.
So it's 5-4. Ateneo now. What an attack coming from Gian Salarzon. Five to 2. Again, Ateneo winning our past set. But for our first two sets, it was VNS stealing it. So right now, Martichon picked up by Medino, the set by Taluban. Salarzon completing the kill.
Salarzon off the block hit. Now activating Salarzon by Taluban.
Corregidor. This time, oh my goodness, where did Kim Liray come from? This time it's RK Medino serving for VNS. Gets it across. At that time, Gian Salarzon overhitting. RK Medino again with a chance. They're up by 4. Hits the net, but gets it across. But Martichon was there to ruin the fun. First technical timeout here, 8-3. Ateneo up by 5. We'll be back for more.
The Ateneo Blue Eagles are still alive and have extended this match to set 4. Coming into the set, Coach Vince Mangolabnon points out how things work when you make volleyball easy for you and your teammates. Sabi nga ni Coach Vince, hindi natin kailangan ng complicated. The simpler, the better. And with the current lead and the momentum being on VNS's side, let's see if they will be able to push a 5-setter game. Cholo and Faith?
Thank you very much for those insights, Daniel, and indeed, it's going to be a tough one moving forward. It's 8-4. VNS still up, but Ateneo very much in this one. Meanwhile, RK Medino meeting an iceberg.
Solo block for Salarzon, contributing 3 points in this set.
So right now it's Batak's turn to serve. A sharp one. And that's another point for Medino and friends. RK Medino. There's two Medinos in our game. 9-5. So it's Morticion's time now. Gets it forward. What a quick attack from Alejos.
Ateneo, when they needed a point, they go to the middle attackers. But Salarzon is only the one who's giving them more points on the side of attacks.
Salarzon. That is in. Service ace for Gian. Make it 9-7. VNS still up by 2, but Ateneo now with some kind of momentum. Salarzon. Another service ace. Make it back to back. Salarzon. Here comes VNS. Taluban the set. VNS keeps it alive. Christopher Aleos, quick attack. And that is in. Another look on that quick attack from Christopher Alejos. Giving all tied up at 9. As Gian Salarzon will have service duties. VNS almost losing it. Quick attack, no good. Morticion. The set by Girea, not time. Meanwhile, Gian Salarzon coming out of nowhere. Another look. Again, Gian Salarzon from the middle. So finally Ateneo holding that 1-point lead. Salarzon. Sharp serve, doesn't matter. Liray the attack. And they keep it alive. And Guerra was there to finish the mess. So a tied set at 10. Another look. Again, an off-system play. But good thing Guerra was there to finally stop the drought of VNS. Looks like Gian Salarzon has some concerns with our officials. Hopefully it's all sorted out soon. Looks like all Gian Salarzon could do was laugh. As we're all tied up at 10.
Our first referee given a yellow card for Taluban. Bawal kasi yun yung nakikinig ka sa referee and captain balls.
All tied up at 10. Aleos was there. The tap. Villacruz sends it to the other side. Chrysostom receive it. Taluban the set. And Medino getting that one to go for Ateneo. As Carl Corregidor checks in the game. (11-10). Alejos gets it across. What a move there coming from Guerra. But play continues. RK Medino, no good. This time it's John Medino trying. Received by Martillon. Kim Liray getting denied. This time Guerra again with a set. Liray will try again. And that time he will prevail.
Second attempt for Liray, finding that zone 5.
All tied up at 11. Another look on what just happened. Talk about persistence on the side of Kim Liray. Guerra now. This time it's Crisostomo bailing it out. Ateneo once again taking advantage of the mental lapse.
Grabe yung hang time ni Corregidor.
(12-10) or 12-11 rather. Only a 1-point lead for the Blue Eagles. Ishra Taluban with a service error. So that ties up our game. Now we're set at 12. Liray power serve. Taluban the set. Gian Salarzon. Oh no, that's Carl Corregidor. But that doesn't go for Ateneo. Point goes to VNS. Taluban, the high set. Corregidor tried to finish it. And the batak was there. (13 all). So it's John Medino now for Ateneo. Service error on his part. (14-13). VNS up by 1. With that, John Medino is replaced. Replacing him is Lee Atendido. Meanwhile, and that is Carl Corregidor with a kill.
Another a quick attack for the side of Ateneo. Pag kailangan talaga nila ng puntos, Taluban will go to the a quick attack.
Meanwhile, we keep it alive talking about VNS. Camacho bails it out. The set by Atendido. The attack, Gian Salarzon with authority. Take another look on that Gian Salarzon attack, giving his squad only a thin margin of 1 point. Martillon. Oh, wait a minute. Point goes to Ateneo. Oh, wait a minute. Point goes to VNS as we're all tied up at 15. All tied up at 15. Almost a service error. Meanwhile, Ateneo capitalizing yet again. 16-5. We'll be back for more. We go back to the action here and set 4. 16-15, the Ateneo Blue Eagles holding on to this 1-point lead. But still too early to tell who will come out on top. As Batak, that's a service error. And yet again, we have a tied game at 16. Morticion. Atendido to the other side. 17-16. VNS getting one more. to 16. Atendido receives it. Taluban the set. Aleos attacked but it didn't land. Liray will try. Not that time. Salarzon running. Atendido. No good at the off spin.
Medyo nailang si Atendido dahil sumabay si Batak sa approach.
That's where coordination comes in as a team. And another point earned here by Kim Liray and company. Timeout called by the Blue Eagles. They're down by 3. We'll be back for more. Taking a look at our game schedule for Monday. 4 contests. Make sure to check us out in our Facebook live stream or YouTube channel. Just search for the NDSL volleyball series, or of course you can check it out here at the Met Park Sports Center, only here in the heart of Pasay City. 19-16, 3-point gap. The attack by Salarzon, and you can tell he wants it bad.
Another one for Salarzon. Parang ang nangyayari sa Salarzon versus Liray and friends.
And that is, hopefully it won't be only Salarzon.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll see John Medino back soon. But for now, Kim Liray, oh my goodness! Climbing up the imaginary ladder.
You can really see the elevation of Liray.
That makes me question if we're still here on planet Earth. With the way he jumps, I think we're on the moon. 20-17. It's a 3-point gap. Ateneo looking for an opening. Medino will try, but it's outside. VNS now holding on to a crucial 4-point advantage.
Let's also credit that on the side of VNS, the setter. It was Guerra for giving them the balls, a perfect set for them to attack.
So right now, serving for them is Al Cordero. Gets it across. Medino to Crisostomo. Back to John Medino. Tapped away. And here comes Liray. He will try. Another one for Kim Liray.
Wow!
What did this guy have for breakfast? Let's take another look again. Kim Liray defying gravity. We'll be back for more. Back to the action here, 22-17. Quite a big gap considering the stakes and the time of the game. Meanwhile, that is in for Ateneo. Down to a 4-point set. Pressure starting to build up with the side of the Blue Eagles as they're trying some new faces. This time it's Andre Almadro looking to contribute. This time Guerra. The attack, no good from Medino. Nevertheless, it will give him a 1 point. So they're 2 points away from the victory here. As Guerra will be the one to serve this time around. Guerra gets it across, the set by Taluban. John Medina with a tap. And that still won't work. Match point for VNS.
Good intention for Medino. Too strong.
Guerra now is going to be crucial. Taluban. Ateneo still alive in this one. Courtesy of Batak's attack. (24-19). So it's Azure Taluban now. Guerra the set. RK Medino. That's too long. So Ateneo still in this one.
Too strong. Pero syempre, mas maganda hindi na natin naantayin ang VNS na magka-error.
The set by Guerra. This time it's Ateneo's turn. The attack. And Ateneo, 3 straight points. How do you like that one? Timeout called by VNS. They're 1 point away from victory. But let's see if that shall be through. We'll be back for more. We go back to the action here. 24-21, a match point for VNS, but Ateneo scoring 3 straight points. That is no joke. As Asia Taluban will serve. Here comes VNS, a chance to end it all. Salarzon keeps it alive. John Medino. Salarzon still. Another chance for VNS. Liray. What just happened? Hopefully, Gian Salarzon is all okay. Is it the usual case of cramps? Again, hopefully, Gian Salarzon is all okay. Hopefully, it's just cramps. We'll take another look on what exactly happened. A great job for Gian Salarzon nevertheless on saving that ball. Again, hopefully, Gian is all okay. He's still lying down on the floor. Obviously, Ateneo will miss his services if ever he does miss some games. Right now, he's still on the floor. So as per our courtside reporter, Daniel, it is indeed the usual case of cramps. I mean, it is already set 4, so I don't blame him for feeling such.
From front line, back line, service area, Salarzon has a big impact on the side of Ateneo Blue Eagles.
And hopefully he's all okay. I mean, it could be worse. Cramps is just a usual suspect of these types of pain. But hopefully, again, nothing too serious. As play will continue, 24-21. VNS again, 1 point away from victory. Here comes VNS with a chance. Liray, not that time. Ateneo, very eager. Liray finally ends it. VNS getting the dub. 25-21 in set 4. Kim Liray has been phenomenal this game. Of course, his running mates in RK Medino. Of course, we also have the likes of Titus Villacrucis. And of course, their setter in John Guerra. So again, just a lot of names in general for the team of VNS, but still props to the UAAP caliber team in the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
Yes, VNS is a team that you can expect a lot more. Lalo na ngayon na they have already that win. And you can see that Medino, Martishon, Liray have a lot to contribute for his team.
Let's take a look at our scores for each set. Brought to you by Black Mamba Energy Drink. And again, almost all sets have been really close except for that set 1. So still, again, props to Ateneo, but VNS will end up with a smile going home today. Not bad for a bunch of high schoolers. As again, if you didn't tell me that they were high schoolers, and you told me after this game, I wouldn't believe you. I mean, obviously, looks-wise, build-wise, they look young, but the way they played, for sure, a lot of colleges will be waiting for their eligibility. But right now, we'll be turning it over to Daniel Aguardia for our Spalding standout spiker.
Thank you so much, Cholo and Faith. I have here Kim Laray. So Kim, as we were talking a while ago, you mentioned this motivation of winning your first game. So what was going through your mind, especially in the moment that Ateneo was trailing behind you guys and even won a set?
Ano po, hindi ko narinig.
What was going through your mind, especially when Ateneo took one set and we went to fourth set and all of those?
Ano po, yung nakakuha po kami ng set, ano po, tinutuloy-tuloy na po namin kasi syempre mas matanda po sila sa amin So advantage po sila. Pag binigyan po namin sila ng chance na umabol po sa amin, syempre matatalo na po kami nun kasi syempre mas experience po sila.
Of course, this is your first win. Comparing it to your past few games, ano ba ang nag-iba sa inyo ngayong VNS?
Ano po, ang nag-iba lang po sa amin ngayon, ano po, yung as a team po maglaro kasi yung last na mga laro po namin kasi kanya-kanya po kasi kami. So, ang ginawa po namin, trinay po namin maglaro as a team para ma-build po namin yung hinahanap ng team po namin.
Well, of course, you guys really did a good job with that. Siyempre, maraming nanonood sa iyo ngayon. Meron ka bang gustong batiyan or pasalamatan?
Ano po, shoutout pala ako sa family ko sa Mindanao, sa Bukidnon. Mag-ingat po kayo palagi at yun lang po.
Nakita rin naman talaga na sobrang saya ng team nyo. So congratulations again, Kim, for that amazing performance and of course to VNS for claiming their first win. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Daniel, for that interview of our Spalding standout spiker. That is no other than Kim Liray. Again, showing the power in their win against the Ateneo Blue Eagles. But stay tuned, we still have a couple more games coming this Monday. Again, that's 4 games in total, so better stay tuned. Of course, you can watch us live here in the Met Park Sports Center in the heart of Pasay City, or you can tune in to our Facebook live stream and the YouTube live stream. Just search for the NDSL Volleyball Series. And of course, before we say goodbye, big thanks to the Women's Division Commissioner, Miss Joy Dacoron, to the Men's Division Commissioner, Sir JV Sumagaysay, and of course to the Nudge Plus Managing Director, Sir Nori Uy, and everybody who made this tournament possible. For my partner, Faith de Guzman, our courtside reporter, Daniel Laguardia, of course, our game announcer, Sir Eman Cabiles. My name is Cholo Pangilinan, saying goodbye from Pasay City here in the Met Park Sports Center. This is the NDSL Volleyball Series.